Well, good day, good day, good day to all of our JubiRev, JubiMax family. We are here with another quick training video here. And in this particular video, we're going to talk about a phenomenal functionality that the system has that allows you to communicate with your personally enrolled. Now, a personally enrolled means you are the enroller. They registered at your link. You'll find out in some other videos what a placement sponsor is, but when I'm talking about your personally enrolled, I mean this person enrolled at your link. So this private messaging system, this internal messaging system, allows you to communicate with your personally enrolled. It also allows you to communicate with the person that enrolled you. So it's a phenomenal functionality that we have. Okay, now as you just come in here, you're going to notice that there are no messages. And so what I'm going to do, I'm working from two test accounts here. So none of the information that you see here is legitimate information or valid information. So just understand we're doing this from a test standpoint. Now let's say this particular test account has recently referred or enrolled one promoter. Remember, we won't refer to ourselves as reps or distributors or affiliates. We'll refer to ourselves as promoters. Now, this is what we're going to do. We're going to go where it says My Jubi Team. We're going to click there. And you're going to see under My Jubi Team, you're going to see all of your personally, and by the time you see this, this may change from where it says personally sponsored Jubi Team. It may say personally enrolled Jubi Team. There's a difference between an enroller and a placement sponsor. You'll learn that. So right now, as we're doing this, we're still in the pre-registration stage, and there's still some fine-tuning that's going on. Okay. All right. So here we go. So this is showing you're personally enrolled, and if you just click on that person's username, it'll show you how many personally sponsored they have. Again, we'll change this verbiage to personally enrolled. It'll show things like rank, and you'll start to understand what all of these other QPV and MQPV. There'll be other videos that will highlight that. What I really want to focus in on right here is the functionality where you can send one of your personally enrolled promoters a message. So let's click here where it says message. All right, and it automatically knows that you're going to send the message to Karen Testing. That happens to be the test site that we're using, that you've personally enrolled in this particular example. If you've personally enrolled more folks, there'll even be drop-down menus right here. I could go up and send a message to a sponsor here. Again, this is all test information. Okay? All right, now, so here we go. And let's say that I just got notice as I came into the system that Karen Testing has just joined me. And so I say something like, welcome, excuse me, welcome to my team, Karen. Okay? And then here's this message, welcome to my team, and you can put whatever you would want there. One of the things you might want to consider doing is just having a standard message that you put into the system, and maybe in that standard message you're putting, if you're a blogger and you've got a blog, maybe you're putting your blog there. If you like to, if you've got your own lead capture pages and you want to have your personally sponsored opt into a lead capture page, you'd be able to put that link there for them to go into your capture page. That way, if you personally enroll 10, 50, 100, 200, 300, you could send a message out to all of them, even outside of the system. Okay? All right, the point is, I want you to see how simple this is. By the way, you can do everything from highlighting this, and if you want to make it bold, or maybe you want to make just some parts of it bold. Let's say I just want to make team bold, as a matter of fact, just for example purposes. If I wanted to change the fonts, I could. Let's say I wanted to make this Times New Roman. If I wanted to make the font bigger, I could. if I wanted to. And so feel free to come back here and play around with this HTML tool that you have here. If I wanted to change the color, I could. And now you can see welcome to my team, so on and so forth. Okay. So now you want to send this particular message. You want to send this particular message, okay? And you click on where it says send. Okay, and so now your message has been sent. And just like you would expect, let's say in your email system that you might use, if you click on sent message here, it's going to let you know. By the way, we were doing some other testing, but you'll see here where you sent a message that says, welcome to my team, Karen. Now, let's see if this worked. Let's see if this worked. I'm now going to go to another browser, and I'm going to go into Karen testing system. And what I need to do now is I need to refresh the screen, and let's see if the message that we just sent to Karen testing, all right, and you can see here we're in Karen testing's back office here. Let's see if that message actually got delivered to Karen testing. So I'm going to go up here and I'm going to refresh the screen. Give us just a moment. And will you look at that? So now when Karen testing comes into her system, she sees right here there is a message. Let's see who the message is from. So we click on there, and there we go. I know we've done some other testing before, and so here's a message from sender, TL testing. That was the account that we were sending the message from, and the subject says, welcome to my team, Karen, and we can click here to view, and we'll see here, here's the message, welcome to my team. Now keep in mind, what we could have done is TL testing, who sent the message, could have put a link in there, maybe to hey, here's my team training site for my team if you have a team training site, or here is a conference call that I'm having for our team, or a presentation conference call that we're going to have for our team, so on and so forth. So this is just a dynamic way of being able to communicate with your personally enrolled and your enroller. Okay, and your enroller. All right, by the way, let's play around with this a little bit. We're going to reply. So we're going to reply back to TL testing and say something like, thank you. And I'm excited about being on your team. And then we'll click send. All right, so now we're going to click send. All right, and once again, we can come over here. I'm in Karen testing test site here, and I can click send. And sure enough, who did Karen testing send a message to? To TL testing. And the subject was thank you. So now I'm going to go right back here, and I'm going to go back to TL testing. And I'm going to refresh the screen again. Now remember, at this point, there are no messages, right? There's no messages that TL testing has in his message center. But when we refresh the screen, voila, will you take a look at that? There is a message. There is a message. So TL testing comes back here. And sure enough, got a message here saying thank you. You can view it. And Karen testing says, I'm excited to be about being on your team. All right, so I want you to understand how powerful this tool is. In some of our other trainings, particularly when we get into the compensation, we're going to talk about the Jubi Suite, which is a phenomenal placement tool where you want to run contests with your personally enrolled and help them run contests with their personally enrolled, so on and so forth. And this is a great way to be able to communicate with your personally enrolled, to let them know about a contest or anything that you have going on that will assist them in building their business. My hat's off to the programming team. I'm so excited about our programming team They don't have a 9 to 5. As a matter of fact, while we're doing this recording, it happens to be about 6 o'clock in the morning. We haven't even gotten a wink of sleep. We're so excited. As a matter of fact, we actually took one of our energy products and not even sleepy. It's 6 o'clock in the morning, and we've been going back and forth with the programming team. So, ladies and gentlemen, we've got something very, very special. Remember, with JubiMax, our customer portal, we want you to look good, feel good, and live good. And with JubiRev, our promoter portal, remember, it's not just a company, it's a movement.